She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie, also known as Fitsussie, and today I wanted to make a video because I've been getting a lot of questions on this topic, and I know I haven't talked about it, and I know I said I was going to, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about it a little bit, just so you guys are not wondering. Sometimes we want to be private, but I know we're like influencers, like our life is out there, and I decided to share my life since the beginning and my relationships and stuff like that. So I feel like I have to say something because you guys are like, you guys know everything that has happened and what's going on. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and please turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. So let's go ahead and begin. So obviously the topic, if you haven't seen it in the title, is about me and Josh. If you don't know who Josh is, he has been around my videos so much. He when we met, and then when we became best friends, I would bring him in my videos, vlog a lot. If you go past to my videos like 5 years from now, you're gonna see that he's in my videos. So yeah, he was my best friend and still is my best friend for so long. We met 5 years ago, and almost 5 years ago next month actually. I don't know when exactly you're gonna be watching this, but in February we are 5 years that we met and 4 years together. So you guys have seen how sweet he is to me, how amazing he is. He's always been so sweet and so romantic and so thoughtful, and he's just one of a kind. Like, I never had anyone like him. We did move in a while back. We moved in for like about a year, and I don't think we ever like actually like announced that we moved in together, but we did. I want to start by saying that relationships are really hard, and I mentioned this in one of my stories recently, how relationships are so hard. You have to learn how to communicate, you have to learn how to work as a team, you have to learn how to control your anger or control yourself without to not disrespect each other. Respect is super important, trust is so important, and I feel like when you're with someone, you can easily lose all of that if you don't take care of it. And you can just one day look back and say, like, how did we get here? What happened? You know, like, we were so in love, treated each other different, we would do different things for each other. And I think it's just important to not forget little details, not only from the guy but from us girls. Like, we start acting different, so the other person's gonna start acting different, you know. So I feel like once you start getting comfortable, make sure to check that you are still being the same person that they met, because that's the person who they fell in love with, and that's who you want to be, you know. Like, that's who you want because that's who you fell in love with. Of course, as you're out with the person for a long period of time, we start changing, or we start maturing, like our personalities change a little bit. So it's important that we kind of work together and kind of like I said, work as a team and try to understand each other, and why are you thinking like this, or why has this changed. Or also, I'm a very great believer that you have to communicate. Communication is key. For example, if your partner's not making you feel happy, or they're lacking on something that they used to do naturally, you know, to begin with, I feel like a lot of girls overthink a lot. Like, oh my god, he used to do this, and he would say this when this happened. And you know, we look at every single detail that I feel like men don't. They don't really pay attention to a lot of things, and I don't know if they pretend or they really don't pay attention and don't notice things like we do. We notice every single little detail that they do or don't do. So I feel like communicating when something's lacking from each other, like, you know what, like, I'm feeling a certain way, what's going on, you know, like, hablando claro, like, talk, sit down and talk about how you feel. I feel like check-ins in a relationship are so important, like whether they're monthly, but bi-weekly, every week. How are you feeling? Are you okay? You know, just kind of like to know that you're not feeling in something you don't notice. I feel like communicating is so important, and I'm a really good communicator. I know how to say something when I'm not happy about something, or when something's bothering me, or when I notice something strange. I'm very good at saying it. So again, a relationship is something you have to work in every single day, and you know, just try and always put yourself first, but don't forget about the people around you, the people that matter. You know, it's important to kind of like love yourself, but don't love yourself so much that you just block everyone away from you. It's important that you demand respect. It's important that you demand people to respect your space, your thought, your time, but also to work as a team with your partner. So Josh has been great. You know, we had our little issues, we had our phase, which we're still trying to like get over. We're still trying to figure things out, but we came to a realization after being together for so long, knowing each other's worst or each other's best. We realized that we really love each other, and we realized that we are willing to work things out, because we know we're not gonna find another person like us ever. You know, I'm never gonna find a Josh, he's never gonna find me. So I'm not saying in like any cocky way, but we realized that we want to be with each other. You know, like I know for a fact if the relationship's being too toxic or abusive or stuff like that, obviously that's when you don't want to work things out, because that's not okay. Like I feel like if it's something that is hurting your mental health and is not good for you, not good for your mental health, then obviously that's not worth working out. That's something that we have to heal from. But when you're willing to sit down and talk and come to an agreement saying, you know what, like this has happened in a relationship, this is how we started, this is where we're at, what are we gonna do from now? You know, because it's either you're with the person or you're not. Either you want to live without them, or you want to work it out, because there's going to be problems all the time with any relationship you have. No relationship is perfect. I feel like social media is so fake, and that aspect that you go on and then you start seeing all these couples so happy. I'm not saying that that's a lie. I'm just saying that they're not like that 24/7. They have issues. They only show the good things. Everything that I've showed you guys with Josh, every clip, everything he's done, everything I've done for him, it's all real. Like, you guys know him. He's super real. I'm real. Like, I've never showed something that is not real here. Like, we never show anything fake, but you guys never saw our arguments, our disagreements, anything like that, because obviously he was going to put that out there, you know? So, yeah, don't believe everything you see in social media when you see, like, couples that are so happy and then you get jealous because you wish you had that, because it's not like that all the time. So I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. I don't even know where I'm trying to get with this, but all I'm trying to say is that Josh and I obviously we see each other, we love hanging out. He's so amazing, he's so cute to me, he still cooks for me, he's still that sweet person. But it's just that we both become super busy, that obviously things change. Back then he wasn't as busy as he's now. As you guys know, he's running his own business, photo booth and sushi, which it's been going great. We're praying that, you know, bigger things are gonna come for him and for us, because I know he's gonna grow way more. And obviously, as we grow and we become more responsible, we have more things to care of, we take life more seriously, we obviously have to put those things as on the top of our list, because it's important. But you know, it's a different kind of relationship, because now we're there for each other in a different level versus at the beginning when you're just meeting each other and you're just like going on dates all the time and stuff like that. Which doesn't mean that dates have to stop. Like, you still have to continue going on dates, you still have to continue giving your girl, you know, flowers or whatever makes her happy. It doesn't have to be flowers. Like, if surprising her with a little, I don't know, mug makes her happy, then, you know, those little details is what matters. That's what I've always said. Like, it doesn't have to be anything expensive, as long as you thought about me, you went out of your way to buy me something. For me, that means the world. And if you got me used to that, don't expect for me to not be upset if I notice you being the same. Not that I'm a gold digger or anything like that. I'm never asking for expensive things ever. He knows that I'm not like that. But it's just like a thought. That's all that matters, just a thought. So if you see my stories, obviously it is because we're together. We don't really count. We were really separated only for like a week, not talking. But then things, you know, just started to like, el destino nos volvió a juntar. We started to talk again, and we realized how much we miss each other, how much we want to be with each other. But don't get confused, because there's a difference when you're in a relationship and you know you want to break up, and you know that it's not good for your health, for you, for your mental health, for you. And when you break up with the person, it's so normal to miss that person, and it's so normal to want to go back with the person, but it's on you. It's on how bad the relationship was. So I'm not telling you that we went back with each other because we missed each other. It was more the fact that we realized a lot of things, because ever since we met, we have been like this, literally seeing each other all the time, and we never get tired of seeing each other. I never get tired of seeing him, even when I live with him. We just when you live with the person, a lot of things change. Like, you meet the person on a whole different level than, you know, when you're not living together, and it's something that you have to work as a team again. And I know that in the future, if we do end up getting married, if we do end up staying together, I know we're gonna have to live together and figure things out. But I feel like it's gonna be different because we already know what we did, we already know where we felt, we already know what to do and not what to do. So I feel like I'm happy that it happened like it happened, because now we know, you know, versus going through all those hard times and dark places when married. So yeah, right now, you know, nothing's promised. We know we're enjoying the moment. We know we want to be with each other. We know I feel like he's for me and he feels like I'm for him. But again, nothing's promised. A lot of things can happen, but we're trying to stay positive because we feel like that connection, and I haven't never felt that connection with no one else, and I don't think he has. So yeah, guys, Josh and Susie are still a team. We're still friends. We try to be best friends, you know, before anything. And of course, like I said, we have issues a lot because for a lot of things, you know, stress can get to you a lot when you're working so much and you want something to work out and you're busy and you don't have time for the person, and then the other person feels lonely, but then you want to tell them, yeah, you love. Okay, I'm talking too much now. But yeah, it's just hard. It's hard, but we are trying to work it out. We're trying to understand each other. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the things